Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Body Evolution class using the Evolution Trainers. Today we are going to do this a little bit different. I'm just going to go through all the exercises as we do them. And we're going to do supersets. So we're going to have 6 warm-up movements just to get us going. And then we'll do 3 supersets. Supersets are 2 exercises each, and we'll be adjusting the straps and all of that. So in the rest times, just make sure you're watching me and listening so you know where to adjust your straps to. And in between the supersets, we'll have little cardio bursts. So we'll have 3 little cardio burst sets that we're going to do today. We'll see how this works out. And hey, if you guys are doing these, just give us a shout out anywhere, a message. Hey, videos are great. If you have any questions or anything like that, hit us up on Facebook or email or text me is fine. So just want to, check in and see how things are going if you guys are, doing these videos. So here we go. And also we can do them live. It doesn't have to be the video. So we are going to get started with the first movement. I'll get the timer started, but we'll get all lined up to go here. So our straps are going to be at mid-length to start. So that's where the handle is hitting just about your knee. I have mine set slightly differently because I have a low anchor point. So mid-knee is where your handles are. We are going to start with a squat and row for a warm-up. So that position is going to be, you want to get your hands short where your row is going to end, and then lean yourself back. You can probably take a step forward, and then it's the squat and row, and we're going to start there, and then we're going to flip it around and do a lunge T-fly. And from there, we are going to do 1 more strap exercise, a hip hinge, and then we'll do 3 little cardio exercises. So grab your straps. You're standing, facing your anchor point to start. I'm going to start the timer. Our warm-up is going to be 40 seconds of work with 15 seconds of transition. Remember, in that transition time, just watch me for the next movement. So we are going to go ahead and get going here. And we're going to have a minute between rounds once we get started as well. So I'll kind of go over the starting points for things in that minute. So in 5 seconds, we're doing that squat and row. So you're set up in your trainers. You start here, lower yourself down, squat, and row. If you need more of a challenge, step your feet towards the anchor point. If you need less of a challenge, step away. Make sure you're nice flat back, seeing that tailbone deep down to the ground. Pulling yourself in once you get up. Pushing with those legs. Nice work. So we're going to flip around. And start my watch. I always forget that. All right. Flip around. Trainers on the outside of your arms. We're going to start in this position. So your hands are out in front of you. Lunge forward for that T-fly. Alternate. Remember, in that lunge, you're keeping that nice plank position from your back down, straight down your back leg. Abs are tight. Arms going back. Thumbs are pointed up in this position. And your arms go back. So they're pointed up when they're out, and they turn to neutral in the middle. All right, and the next one is our hip hinge. So we're just going to turn it around. Hands out in front of you on the trainers. And we're just going to have wide feet. So sumo wide feet. And you're just hinging at your hip and pushing your hands down to bring it back up. Hold your core in tight, hinge at your hip, push back down. And you can just leave it there and get that nice stretch. or you can come up and get back into it. So it's just a nice stretch. Head goes between your arms, ears at your biceps. Push back in. Bring yourself back up. Remember, my fingertips are the only thing on the trainer, so I'm not pulling really hard. I'm just pushing to pull back up. So the next 3 warm-up movements are no straps, so cardio. First one is going to be a squat jump. So our squat jump, squat jump. Keep going. If you need to take a jump out, we're just doing the heel raise, sideways so you can see. Remember, booty going back, back stays flat, abs are in. We're here for 40 seconds. Gonna warm us up pretty quick here. Remember, come down from that squat jump, land with it, don't stop here, all the way down. Last 3 seconds. All right, we're gonna get down on the mat. Plank jack is next. Keep walking out of your frame here, forget. All right, plank jacks. So you're in that nice plank, hands under your shoulders, and jacking out those feet. Or you can take the hop out and just tap them. That's what you need to do. Nice flat back, abs are engaged, booty's tucked. Whew. All right, last one is going to be a plank, the hop. So you're down in your plank, you're hopping your feet up and staying here. So down and pop. So that's this last cardio movement. So down in that plank, pop it up, stay in that squat, down, pop, down again, pop it up. If you need to step it back, step it in and up. That's okay. Take it down a notch. If you're there, otherwise you're popping it back in your plank, popping it up here. Don't stand all the way up. We're just popping it, chest up, right back down. Make sure those hands are falling under those shoulders. Nice work. All right, you guys have a minute. Take a break. Those 3 cardio movements are going to be our cardio sets in between our trainer sets. So our first one here is going to be a bear curl to pike and hamstring curls. So I'm going to get set up, their feet and the trainers. Actually, I need to make these calf length, so a little longer. You want the foot cradle to hit you mid-calf, okay? So crisscross them, whichever one's on top, turn that way. Oh, I'm struggling this morning. We have lots of time. All right, so this first movement, you're on your hands and knees. You lift up your knees to hover and then pike. So just hover those knees, holding everything flat and pike. So hover and pike. Your feet in the foot cradles here. If you can't hover, it's okay to put your knees down and pike up from there. Knees down, pike up. Otherwise, hover your knees, pike, hover, pike, trying to keep that flat back, whole time. All right, next one is our hamstring curl. So heels in the cradle, flat on your back, hands are down, Hips are up. Bring them in and out. Make sure you keep those hips up. It's not way up high, they're just slightly lifted. Toes are pointed straight up, or maybe even a little towards you. Great work, you guys. I'm wearing black pants and a black mat. You can't really see me. Rest if you need to. Get right back in it, hips up, knees in. All right, from here, we're gonna go right back into that pike. So get your feet in. Turn to whichever one is at the top. Hover and pike. You have little feet, sometimes cradles are difficult. Hover and pike. You need to come out of the trainers. Plank to down dog is your modification. If you just need to hover and do a pike every once in a while, that's fine. Again, come down to your knees. Pike back up from there or here. All right. Flip back over. Remember, these are supersets. We're doing each one 3 times before we move on. Heels in, hips up. We're gonna add a little here. So single, single, double. Single, single, double. Whew. All right. Single. All right. So, foot cradles on. Flip over back to that pike. Cover your knees. Push up, down. Oh, big lady. Stay in it, you guys. Hover, push up, hover, pike. So looking at the ground, looking at your toes. Whew. Flat back, abs in. All right. Last time here, you guys. Heels in. This one is your choice. You can do single, single, double, or you can just go into the double. So hips up, bring them in. Those hips up. All right. Have a minute to rest. So while we're resting, get a sip of water, get your breathing down. We're going to go into that first round of cardio, which is going to be the squat jumps. And it's 20-10 for 3 sets. So remember, our squat jumps, we're here. And if we're not jumping, it's up to our toes, getting nice and tall. Coming back down. So we have about 22 seconds left. Before we get into that, there's short work sets, you guys, 20 seconds with a 10-second rest. So work hard for those 20 seconds. 10 more seconds. And we're jumping into it, literally. Jump squats up in 3, 2, here we go. We'll squat down, bring it up. You don't have to be Michael Jordan here. I'm not trying to get 5 feet off the floor. Just enough. Down and up. Again, power up to your toes if you're not jumping. Take that little break. We're getting right back into it. Here we go. Soft knees on that landing. Come right back into that squat. Whew. Heart rate's up there. Should be starting to sweat. All right, last time here, you guys. Get another minute break after this. Work hard. I know it's burning. Oh my goodness. All right. So next superset is chest press to mid row. So chest press, standing facing away. We'll do that first. We'll line up, your hands out in front of you, pinky slightly down. I don't know if you can see me turn them down so your ropes aren't scraping, straps aren't scraping your arms. And it's kind of like our push-up form. Feet are back, push, and up. Chest press, and come up. Here, and here. And the next one, we have a few more seconds, will be our wide row. So our mid row is here, let it out, and row. So flip that back around for the chest press. Standing facing away from our anchor point. Feet go back, pinkies down, and press. Nice flat plank. If you have a door, you probably can't go back much further. I have a heavy bag frame, so it stops there too. Hold that core in, squeeze those glutes. Nice work. All right, turn it around. Thumbs to chest here. Arms kind of out like chicken wings. For our mid row, let it out. Walk your feet if you need a little more challenge. And all that plank, so keeping that booty squeezed, abs flat, pull it in. And so this is a high row, this is our low row, and we're in the middle. So we're at our mid row here. The elbows come out just a little. Thumbs end at your chest. Keep that head in line, not putting any pressure on our neck. Pulling with our arms. Nice work. Flip it back around for that chest press. Start with arms out in front. Remember, pinkies down. Lower in and push out. Booty tight. Lower in and push out. If you need a little bit of help, you can step your foot forward and push out. Or just walk forward here and push out. So lots of variations. If you need more of a challenge and you don't have a door, the closer under the anchor point you are, the more challenging this is. Booty tight, abs tucked. Holding that plank all the time. Look around. Mid row again. So again, thumbs at your chest, elbows out. Lay your arms back. Pull yourself up. Squeeze that booty. Hold those abs nice and tight. Chasing that plank all the time. We're almost there. Last couple seconds. All right. Last set. Back to the chest press. Pinkies down so straps aren't scraping your arms. Tuck that booty tight. And closer under your anchor point you can be, the better. You can also lengthen the straps a little bit here. Get closer to the floor, it'll be more like a push-up and more challenging. But we're starting out like we are. This is good. All right, last time at your row. Look around. Straps are all twisted. Thumbs in your chest, walk your feet in, let your arms out, and roll. Remember, straps should always remain tight, no slack. So we're not arching when we're coming up. Squeeze that booty, everything's nice and tight. All right. All right, drop your straps. Next is our next cardio set, which is plank jacks. So you're cooling down. Probably heart rate's not too high from those rows, but it's going to be when we do these plank jacks. We have about 35 more seconds. Get a sip of water. Stretch a little. Your heart rate down if it's up there. About 20 more seconds. Down on the floor. Nice stretch. All right, we got 5 seconds. So, hands and knees, ready to be in that plank. And jack it out. Remember, booty's tucked down, nice flat back, hands are under your shoulders. We're moving here. 20 seconds. Give it all you got. You need to tap it out. Tap it out. That little 10-second break, and we're going to get right back into it 2 more times. Remember, make sure your shoulders are over your hands. Don't drop your head. Keep it up in line with your spine. It's easy to want to drop it. Heart rate's going back up. All right, last time with these plank jacks. Push through them. Remember your flat back, booty down. All right. Whew. Okay, so our last set is pike. So we're gonna, or a plank, sorry. So we're gonna do heel in plank and toes in plank. So we're gonna start with toes in, plank to pike. First, we're just gonna plank. So feet in. In the first round, we're just gonna hold that plank. You can hold it high, or you can hold elbow. You're holding elbow. Make sure your back is flat. And then the next one, hold the heels in. Show you this before time runs out. All right. Heels in plank. And you're just holding hands up, hips up. You're just holding it, toes pointed towards the ceiling. So let's start with our front plank. Just holding that plank this round. Next round, we'll change it up a little bit. This round, we're holding that plank. Closer you are to your anchor point, the less pull you're gonna have. You pull yourself out here, then you're gonna be also fighting the trainers wanting to pull you back, which is extra work, but it's good. Remember, keep those abs in, booty tight, nice flat back, don't sag those, or arch that lower back. All right. Flip on over. Get your heels in that cradle. Hands out and up, palms up, and just lift those hips. So we're in that plank, reverse plank. We're just holding it here. Toes are pointed up. Head and shoulders are in the mat. Hips are lifted. Booty squeezed. Breathing. All right. Flip it on over. Next is plank to pike. So get your feet back in there. And I know we did pike from a bear crawl position, but now we're going to do it from plank. So we're out here, push it up and back down. Push it up and back down. Remember, when you're coming down, we don't want to sag like this. Keep this up. So floor and toes. Feet are flexed towards you. All right. Reverse plank again. So this one you can do the same thing that we did the first time, or you can add a little challenge. So start sitting, and I have to put on my fist. You can bend your knees, lift up to plank, or you can just keep them straight and lift plank here, come back down, hold it here, drop it, hold it for as long as you can. Feet are towards you, abs are in, hips are up. Work on your shoulders and your arms. Again, otherwise you're just on the floor like we were the first time, lifting up your hips. All right, plank to pike, one more time, you guys. This is the third set here. Plank to pike. you need a little break from that, you can always get in low plank and do what we call the seesaw. Push yourself, push yourself forward, pull yourself back. These plank positions are challenging. We need to build our strength up. Last second. All right. Last time. Heels in. Again, lay flat. Lift those hips up. So the first option is here. And just hold them. Toes flexed, pointed towards the ceiling. Next option, similar to what we did before. You're here. Bring it back and out. And back. In. This really gets those lower abs. And work those arms. Awesome job, you guys. We are almost done. We have one more cardio set, and this is our plank hop up. We'll get that nice minute break to cool down. Get a little bit of stretching. Active recovery here. Can be holding plank, stretching out your inner thighs, getting ready. Go from that plank to that hop. Remember, when you're down in plank and you go for that hop, booty's down. And you stop here, in and up, in. And you can take it a little further and do our 8-count bodybuilder if you want. All right, so plank, put up here. Or you can go all the way here, pop it down, out, jack, in, and up. You need to push a little more than the plank pop up, do that bodybuilder. So pop it down, out, jack, in, and up. All right, one more set of these. And that's it for today, you guys. Squat it down, pop it out, plank jack, in, and up. All right, nice work. That is today's body evolution workout. So we got some straps in, we got some cardio in. Make sure that you're stretching, cooling down. You can do a couple of chest stretches with your straps if you want. Start here, walk it forward, not a lunge, just walk. Hands go back, thumbs are up. Bring it back. Deep breath in, walk it back out. Other foot forward this time. Stretching, keeping that head up. Deep breath in. Walk it back. Walk it up to your eye stretch. Fingertips is all I have in my straps. I'm not holding on really tight. Walk it back. Deep breath in. Let it out. Your arms down. Should be nice. Heart rate should be down. Get arms stretched, chest stretched, cool down. And there we go. Have a great day, you guys. See you next time.